When this book had its inception, the intent was to inform cancer patients of the many positive things that AOs, and more specifically SH because of its potency, could do for them in various ways. But it was never intended to imply that AOs could cure cancer. Since then, evidence has presented itself indicating that high-potency AOs may also have the potential of being a cancer cure, besides just being beneficial to orthodox or alternative cancer therapy. When I first heard about SH, because of its potency as an antioxidant, I was determined to learn as much as I could about it. The reason that it so profoundly caught my attention was that I had spent some time visiting an alternative cancer clinic where one of its major modalities for treating cancer was its powerful antioxidant intravenous drip. I came to discover that SH had the capability of duplicating, in a generalized way, those drips because of SH's extraordinary antioxidant power. I was also impressed with SH's hydrating and alkalizing capabilities, very important factors when it comes to health, healing, and longevity. I was also delighted to find scientific studies on various aspects of SH that show SH's effectiveness in these areas. SH is a nutritional supplement, a synthesized food, consisting primarily of the simplest antioxidant in existence. The main intent of this book is to describe the rationales behind some of its effects that appear to be deleterious to the cancer process, while providing special nutrition and other benefits to healthy cells of the cancer patient, which include the mitigation of the effects of chemotherapy and radiation. The dominant element in SH that gives birth to these rationales is the simplest and tiniest of elements, namely pure hydrogen, more specifically negatively ionized hydrogen, negative H. The other essential component of SH is negatively ionized silica. Together they form silica hydride. SH's main uniqueness is that it is able to contain in a small space huge quantities of negatively ionized hydrogen, negative H, atoms. Because of the strong repulsive electrical charge that exists between similarly charged ions, it has been a challenge to contain concentrated, same-charge ionized atoms in a small space. SH is the essential ingredient in only 2 products presently on the market that I know of that is able to provide such massive quantities of negative H ions in a nutraceutical. Negative H is what makes all antioxidants antioxidants. For example, the antioxidant vitamin C is known as ascorbic acid. What makes it ascorbic acid, rather than dehydroascorbic acid, is the negative H ion. When ascorbic acid loses its negative H ion to neutralize a free radical, it is no longer ascorbic acid. It has become dehydroascorbic acid. This is typical of all antioxidants. So the atom of the molecule that is the quintessential antioxidant is negative H. It's also important to know that the dehydroascorbic acid molecule can be converted back to ascorbic acid if it captures a negative H ion. The body needs an assortment of antioxidants to perform ideally, but an abundance of assorted types of antioxidants isn't necessary if there are large quantities of negative H ions available to recharge assorted kinds of spent antioxidants, like dehydroascorbic acid.